Hey everybody, this is Kyle with AttackOfTheFanboy.com. I'm here at PAX East 2017. It's the last day, and I had to check out Crash Bandicoot, the Sane Trilogy. I'm here with Dan with Vacrious Visions, the game director for Crash Bandicoot. How's PAX been so far?
PAX has been great. It's a lot bigger than I remember.
Yeah.
A lot of people here, and they're
it gets
super
bigger
excited.
every year.
Oh yeah. And they seem really excited to checking out all the games here.
Yeah. So I mean, it was a big surprise. Everyone was super excited when it was announced Crash is coming back. What was the decision process like? Who made the final call? The internet is screaming for it. Please give us Crash Bandicoot.
Well, I think Sony and Activision were listening to the internet. I think the big driving thing was, it was this 20th anniversary last year of the first game.
Yeah.
20th anniversary of the second game this year. So, that really started getting the ball rolling in people's minds, thinking, yeah, we need to bring this back. Activision has already been thinking about Crash. Crash appeared in Skylanders Imaginators in an action pack, and he even appeared as a guest star in the Skylanders TV show on Netflix.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
So, Activision's been looking for a good opportunity to bring him back, and then finally Sony and Activision got together and they came to us, and here we are.
Awesome. So, I mean, you told me before that it's not been, you guys have kind of been rushed, putting it together. Not to say that you're rushed, but you're working hard. How long have you been working on the
hard,
game?
Yeah. Certainly not rushing it, but we are working hard. We started in before the Skylanders Imaginators stuff came out.
Yep.
And, we start by really just digging back into the old games and getting super familiar with them.
Yeah.
Some of us haven't played them in a while, but then we've also got fans on the team who have been playing them to this date. They're super fans.
Yeah.
So, and then really at that point, we took all the technology we've built over the years at Vacrious Visions and used that to build out this particular game.
Can you kind of go into that a little bit, just because the game looks gorgeous. The game looks like a brand new game. If you didn't say that this was an HD or a remaster or a remake, whatever we want to call it, I would say it's a brand new game. So what are you building off of for this?
So this is our internal alchemy engine that we've used for pretty much all the Skylanders titles. So all the neat bells and whistles we made for that, we've been able to roll in here, and then we invested some new technology. You saw that Crash has fur now. We developed that specifically for Crash. Felt the fans would really dig that.
Yeah.
And in terms of gameplay, we actually got a hold, thankfully, of the original level geometry from the games. And that was kind of like our guiding star.
Yeah.
So we put that imported that level geometry into our engine. We were able to start building out the levels, but more importantly, we were able to start building out the gameplay and the feel, Crash's moves, to match that geometry.
Yeah, because you're kind of having to rebuild a bit of physics, right?
Yep.
Because the way in a platformer like this, the way you jump is very important. So how do you go about do you just play the original until you get that feel right?
Oh yeah. You start big, you implement something, you get it in front of people, and like I said, we've got some really uber fans on our team, and you put it in front of them and they're like, yeah, not quite.
Yeah.
So we go back to the drawing board, or we tweak a few knobs here and there, and we just keep going and going and going until it feels right.
Have there been any areas where you were playing the game and you're like, yes, it's important to maintain the history of this game, but we can tweak this a little bit. We can change this.
There have certainly been areas like that, but we are very careful and respectful about which areas we decide to change and not. I think a key area that we wanted to improve was just the ability to pick up and play it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, it's going to be more subtle changes. It's going to be the fact that the first game didn't feature crate counters at the end of the levels, and we added those.
Okay. Was that was added in the sequels then?
That was added in the sequels, and actually there's a lot of stuff like that were in the sequels that we decided to spread around.
Okay.
we reinvented how the bonus rounds in the first game operate so that people could play them over and over again, as opposed to being ripped out of gameplay and sent right into the bonus round immediately. Small changes which I think the players will appreciate and allow them to play the game more and more.
That's great. So you've got all 3 games in here. Can you just say personally what's your favorite? I'm sure you've played through them a bunch. What's your favorite area?
Well, my favorite game of the 3 is the third one, which, as it turns out, is a little bit of a controversial choice. I think a lot of people really like 2.
Yeah, 2 was what got me. Yep.
I really like 2 as well, but for me, 3, I think they really got their formula down, and it was streamlined, and I really like the power moves as well. The sprint and the body slam and the bazooka are excellent. Great.
So has the team had any kind of fun behind the scenes with, because Crash is just such a iconic character, everyone loves it. Have you guys been doing speed runs or anything crazy like that?
Absolutely. It's funny you mentioned speed runs. One of the other things that we decided to take from the third game and put in all the levels is every level that can support it will feature time trials now.
Oh, okay.
So now we're going to have basically 80 plus time trials in the game. And that allows the team to, do speed runs. They've been pretty much speed running through the whole course of development as soon as we got that feature up and running.
Yeah.
So we got some pretty difficult times to overcome at this point.
Awesome. So anything else? Anything that I haven't asked about Crash Bandicoot here?
It's just really exciting to see the reception that it's gotten from both the hardcore fans and the folks who, remember Crash fondly. I think the team's done a really excellent job in kind of capturing the spirit of Crash.
Definitely.
And, we weren't able to show cinematics here in this demo, but the cinematics are fantastic. We're super excited about those. And I think, the fans are just going to really have a good time, feeling that nostalgia, but also experiencing a few surprises along the way.
That's great. Yeah, and I definitely got that as soon as I picked it up. It was just like that flood of memories of playing Crash 2 on my big square PlayStation 1.
Yep.
And it was just pick up and play immediately. I just knew exactly what to do. So I think you guys definitely have got the spirit back, and it's great to have all 3 in one package. So it's coming out in June.
June 30th,
June 30th. So that will be on PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Make sure you check it out.
Pre-order it now.
Yeah. Check out attackofthefanboy.com for anything else for Crash or PAX East 2017. And Dan, thanks for joining me.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.